Hello, my most amazing artist. It is so nice to meet you. My name is Miss Janizek, and I'm your crazy art teacher. Today, I want to start off our art experience with talking about the very basic things in art, which are lines. We know our world is made up of a whole bunch of different types of lines because if I were to have to draw all of this, I'd have to use a lot of different types of lines. So, I've provided a little worksheet for you. It's got all the lines on it. Mine's folded in half right now because there's a surprise on the other side. But what we're going to do together is we're going to talk about the names of the lines and how they go. So, first things first, a really easy line is the straight line. Yeah. So, pick a color. I've got crayons. You could use a pencil, a pen, a marker, whatever you'd like. And what we're going to do is we are going to trace right over this line, just like this. Beautiful. The next one is the curved line. I want you to say curved. Thank you. It looks like a rainbow, but it's not the only thing that's curved. I mean, if we were to have to draw a circle, or if we were to have to draw some letters or numbers, they have a curve to them. So I like to keep this one simple and just call it curved. Again, whatever color you want or whatever you're using to trace over this line. Again, awesome. The next one is a wavy line. Kind of reminds me of sitting on the boat in the summertime and feeling the waves. Yeah. So take another crayon and very carefully go over those lines. These are good for practicing, yeah. Okay. I do have to admit, I have a favorite line. It is the next one. It is called zigzag. I like to say it like that because then it sticks in people's heads. Zigzag is very pointy. It's pointy on the top and the bottom. It reminds us of shark teeth or mountains. Definitely. So, oh, my crayons are going to run away. So I want you to make sure that you go over this zigzag line, making sure that the top and the bottom are very pointy. Now, even though we're doing this on this paper, you could practice these lines on a blank piece of paper. You will be a master at them. The next one I like to describe as hair. If we were to draw someone's hair like this, what kind of hair would they have? They'd have curly hair, right? Today my hair is very straight, but I like to make it curly sometimes. So, again, with your utensil, going slow. Sometimes this is the first time we've ever drawn lines like this, and that's okay. Practice makes perfect. Lovely. This next one is called the bumpy line. Now I want you to imagine this. What if we were riding our bicycles and a road like this were to be in front of us? How would that feel riding on our bicycles? It might hurt a little bit, but I think it would be bumpy. Our tires wouldn't get popped. They might get popped on the zigzag line though, because that's sharp. But the bumpy one would definitely just be a bumpy ride. Go ahead, whatever color you want. Go ahead and trace over that bumpy line. If I am going too fast, friends, you can pause. Pause the video. Get caught up. No rush. Okay. The next one we see in real life when we go on a car ride or a bus ride. It is called the dashed line. I also like to call this a broken line because it is a whole bunch of little straight lines. Whatever color you want, go ahead and do the little dashes. Make sure you're leaving space, not tracing over the white part, just the dotted part. Speaking of, the next one is a dotted line. Now, it would be very easy to just put a point on your paper, but I want you to give your utensil a little wiggle. A little wiggle, okay? That will make that dot seem a little bit bigger. And you'll be able to see it better. Okay, we have 2 more lines. This one, I want you to think of if there was a princess in a castle locked up. The top of the castle would look like this. It's called the castle line. Yeah, and I'm kind of using up all my colors here. That's okay. Now, my friend, are these the only lines that exist? No, but is this a good start? You betcha. You betcha. Do your castle line all the way. Sometimes my friends say this is the hardest one to learn. I tell them all you gotta do is practice and then you'll be a master. The last one is probably the one that takes the longest to create. And I want you, look at it. Look at it. It's just like a little, it's like hairy. Ooh. Like fuzz. My friends, this is the fuzzy line. I want you to make sure that you are saying all of these lines as well. That way, you know them. And fuzzy, 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 fuzzy. It's kind of like a zigzag, but all the zigzags are super close together. And I'm going to set this one down and finish it real fast so that you can see. But remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and wait until you're all caught up to press play again. Okay, there is my fuzzy line. Can you see how fuzzy that looks? Such like a hairy caterpillar, okay? After you've practiced all your lines, on the other side of this sheet is a blank frame, and it also has a spot for your name at the top. What I would like for you to do is make sure you write your name on your paper. That way I get to learn your name too, and I'll show you. I would like for you to draw a picture of yourself. Did I do a good job? Yes, look at that. I mean, I matched my sweater. We got some paint drips. Also, add some things about yourself. I love dogs. I love my coffee. I love drawing, and I love painting. I cannot wait to see what you guys have. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I can't wait to see what you have. Make sure to upload a picture when you're done, okay? Thank you. Bye, friends.